Oh wow, that's a lot. So what is the rest of you who are entrepreneurs? What the fuck are you doing that like? You right there, get up and tell us why. Stand up right now. Yep. In 30 seconds or less. Why are you passionate about your startup?
Okay, because we are today in Bangalore, the smallest company in India.
You're passionate because you're the smallest company in India. I have the smallest penis in the room. I'm not How many do you want to go out with me now?
We're kicking the butts of Wipro, TCS, Infosys on a regular basis.
We're kicking the butts of very uninnovative and lame body shop businesses that have been around for 30 years. How's that? Is that sexy? Yes. Try again.
I'm happy.
Okay, you're happy about it. Okay, so tell me a little bit more. How are you kicking their ass and why?
Well, like you said, they're not innovative and you guys are.
Okay.
And we have the freedom to do things that they don't have. I mean, they're also tagged down to what
So
they
you're doing a services business or you're doing something else?
Just to integration.
Okay. All right, Vinny?
Yes.
All right, what's the name of the company?
Copper spiral RFID.
Corporate
Copper spiral
Copper Spiral.
RFID.
RFID. So, your goal is to basically take risk early, make fuck-ups, make somebody love you, make somebody hate you, I don't really care, and learn about that customer interaction, that reaction to your brand. Because what you want to do is, as quickly as possible, start to tell a story that is compelling to people and might make them hate you. Right? Why is hate better than like indifference?
They're not your customer, you can ignore them.
Not your customer. Yes, what else?
There is difference people don't really care.
You have something to start with.
You have something to start with. Even more specifically, you have signal to iterate around. Right? When people hate you, they might tell you why they hate you. I hate this about your product. I hate this color. I hate the fact that you were late. This is too expensive. That piece over there, I don't like it at all. That's feedback. If they're indifferent, meh. Right? You didn't get any feedback from that other than that they just didn't react to it. Right? So hate is closer to love. And sometimes even better than love because it's specific. People will tell you what they hate. This is not just bullshit. There's actually information in hate. Figure out how to do this. So, like, when you are young, early, new, take the risk of pissing people off and establishing some kind of hate. Because at least you'll understand why they hate you and you might get to something that you can then turn around and flip into love. Right? And your goal is not to get everybody to love you, it's to get a small but very passionate group of people to love you and use that to then grow to a larger audience. Okay, and one thing I talk about, I wrote a post called Niche to Win. Take as an example, suppose there is one company which is working on products for all women between the ages of 20 to 40. And there's another product which is focused on women between the ages of 25 to 35 who have 2 kids in metropolitan areas that speak Spanish and drive large cars to take their kids to soccer. Now, which of those 2 audiences do you think is going to be easier to satisfy? The second one. Now, it might not be as big as that other audience, but it's much easier to design products and services that satisfy that customer because you know more about them. So most VCs will tell you, gotta think big, gotta go after this big ass market. Usually they're full of shit. In the early stages of building your product, you should be able to identify and satisfy a very specific customer segment and knock it out of the park. And even if there are other competitors out there, you can use that niche strategy to be able to be differentiated. So Johnson & Johnson, which is this huge global company, goes after like all kinds of family products. Right? You can beat the crap out of them by being more specific and focusing on a single demographic. You may not need to be that specific, but certainly by narrowing your audience target, demographic, and need, you can compete much more effectively against both small and large other competitors. So take risk early, be niche targeted, and then identify quickly. And the thing is, like, if you can identify that niche well and against your competition, you can actually have products that suck and people will still like you. You can aim for sort of something that you might not get there. You might still get to something interesting, but like take on really powerfully shameful things. right? At least explore those things, because that is where you get to those deep-seated psychological and emotional things, right? You might be scared that your parents or your boss or somebody else is going to find out about that stuff, or your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, right? But that's where it gets really juicy and interesting. Things that you're afraid of other people discovering or finding out about you, something there is actually kind of interesting. Let's look at this photo. Does that offend anyone? I don't know if it offends someone here, but hopefully that offends some. Wrong country, probably not, yeah. Anyway, the things like shocking images, maybe you don't want to like go for complete shock value for anything, but like explore things that like will make people think. At least in my opinion, getting out there with something that's emotionally sort of disturbing will give you a reaction. Again, you know, like maybe you'll understand, okay, is that not like reactionary, or is it reactionary? Is there a large Catholic population that I'm offending or not? Do they care about that stuff? So there's interesting things that you can understand and explore from different ways of tapping into it humanity. So the things that we fear, the things that we love, the things we run to and from, those have power in our lives. Being able to control your world, relate to your tribe, any of those things are interesting ways to tell stories. And sometimes being the villain is the fun side, right? Sometimes being Prince Charming is kind of boring. But like Darth Vader, there's all kinds of interesting shit going on with Darth Vader. A powerful figure from the dark side. Why is that attractive to us? Why do women like bad boys, right? There's something going on there. Sometimes we all wish we could be that bad boy that is very attractive. So who do you love or admire? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to hate or despise? Again, the negative side also is worth thinking about, exposes interesting ideas for you to learn from. But the thing is, just don't be fucking boring. Right? Don't get up and tell me the same bullshit story about how you're going to be an amazing startup, have lots of customers, here's my hockey stick up and to the right, and buzzword bingo, blah, 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 blah. Social media, mobile, local, whatever. Fuck you, I don't care. Hear that story 99 times a day, I could care fucking less. Right? Indifference is death. Okay, here's where it gets fun. Hi. Fuck you. Now, what's the reaction when you hear that? How do you experience that? Fuck you. How do you experience that? Does it change how you feel? You're laughing about this thing, right? But when I put that in your face, fuck you. What does it feel like? Come up, give that back to me. Give that back to me. Stand up. I just offended your manhood. Give that back to me. Can you give that back to me? What's up with you, punk? Come on, you fucking suck, motherfucker. Get up, give me that finger right back in my face. Do it right to me, right to me. Oh, that was weak ass shit, come on. Somebody else, who can give me the finger right back in my fucking face? That's kind of close. I want you to like do it in my face, almost hit me. Can you hit me? Can you get out of your biological shell? Can you get out of the nature nurture shit? Can you do that to me? Can you like it?
Fuck you, you're not sexy enough for me.
That's it. That's it. I want a lady to do that to me. I want a lady. Here, right now, somebody who's got the power. Who has the power? You're ashamed, you're a little shy, this is a little timid. Can you do it? Can you get out of your shell? I don't know. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'll come over and let you do it. Come here. Give that to me. Give that to me right in my face, hard.
Fuck you, do you suck?
Oh, yes! Yes! All right. Now I want you to participate in the exercise with me. I would like you all to imagine I am the VC who says you're full of shit and does not give you money. I'm the parent who says you will not be successful. I'm the boss that says you shouldn't do a startup because you're full of shit and you will not be successful. Right? You got that feeling? You know who I am? I'm that person you want to fucking hate. On 3, I want you to give me the finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm gonna give it right back to you. Fuck all you guys. You're gonna fail. You suck. You suck. Can you give it back to me? Starting to get it now. On 3, ready? Give it back to me. Fuck you. 1, 2, 3. Take that emotion, that passion, which I have now just evoked in you, put it into your startup and fucking kill it. Win with that emotion. Tap into that power. You all have it. You all have been crushed underfoot by someone. Make sure you feel that and bring it with you all the fucking time.